Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the set of Attack Wrap. I'm your host this year, Nick Kennedy. And before we jump into our interview, we'll take a quick look here at the OHL Players of the Week. So this week's OHL Player of the Week coming out of Oshawa, going to number 45, Beckett Seneke. Beckett had 3 games played, 2 goals, 6 assists for 8 points on the weekend, plus 1 on the season, 26 games played, 21 goals, 23 assists for 44 points, and an invite now to World Juniors Camp. So congratulations to Beckett, your OHL Goaltender of the Week, coming out of Kitchener and recently committed to the NCAA, going to Jackson Parsons. Solid weekend from him with 3 games played, 3 wins, a 1.62 goals against average, .94 save percentage, and a shutout on the week. And your OHL Rookie of the Week going to number 33 out of the Guelph Storm, Lev Katzen. Lev had 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points in 3 games in his first week in the OHL. So congratulations to Lev down in Guelph. And your Owen Sound Attack Player of the Week going to number 8, Ben Cormier. Ben with 7 goals, 4 assists on the season with 11 points in 27 games played. So good work there to Ben on getting named your Owen Sound Attack Player of the Week. And I'd like to welcome to the show number 9, Ethan Kindree, and number 31, Matt Koprowski. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Ethan, we'll start with you here. I always start with the lower number 9, beats number 31. Sorry about that. But young guy, smaller guy in the OHL right now. What was it like for you to make that jump from AAA hockey into the OHL?
I think it was more like the physicality, like playing against like men. So coming from U16, like I thought it's a pretty big jump coming from. So I thought it was mostly the physicality and the speed was a big factor when it came to it.
Absolutely. What was it like for you kind of seeing that NCAA contract get done there with the OHL and then being able to meet up with a former teammate in Mason Roy?
It was just great. Like I didn't think I would see him again playing with Burlington. So I know it just opens a lot more doors for us. Like if you don't sign a pro contract, like you can still go NCAA for 4 years and keep like trying to get better. And so it's really good for us.
Nice. Matt, we'll go to you. I mean, obviously this year people didn't really know what to expect in another goalie coming in. Obviously you're coming into a franchise that has a pretty well-known goalie in Carter George. And so I think expectations were kind of, low for a backup. And here you are coming in and stealing games and playing really well. And I think really surprising so many people with the quality of goaltending that you bring to this organization. I'm wondering, like, the expectations of others, do they fuel you to kind of reach that next level of your game?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have that like background of like teammates like being so supportive and like coaching staff being really supportive this year. So I mean, just like taking things from Carter's game and I mean, goalie coach giving me stuff. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, this year's just been so fun, and winning games is also fun, and definitely in front of the home crowd winning games. So I mean, you just got to keep going and get some more wins for the organization. How
is it for you kind of stepping in now to this sort of new role of now you're kind of the seasoned OHL guy with, maybe kind of one season sort of lumped together from last year and this year, and now you got a guy like Bennett coming up and getting to fill in sort of the role that you were playing there with Carter going now to World Juniors.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird like now like kind of teaching someone else where I was getting taught last year like what to do and like just how to be a goalie like in the OHL. So I mean, it's kind of cool like teaching him some things maybe coming up, and I mean just like getting to know him as a person a little better. And he's a great goalie, so I mean we'll be a good tandem while Carter's gone and hopefully get some wins.
Absolutely. Oh, great. Ethan, for yourself, I mean, Dale has come on the show a couple of times since he got drafted, and anytime we ask about you, he's often had high praises for your work ethic and the way that you play the game, as well as comparing you to a former Owen Sound Attack player in Ethan Burrows. I don't know if you ever got a chance to meet with Ethan, but a fan favorite for sure in town. What's it like to have some of those comparisons drawn, and what is it that Dale is identifying there in your game that he likes so much?
I think just being like a small forward and like playing bigger than I am. Like I'm not afraid to get in the corners and everything. I'm fast. Like with Burr, like he was really fast, and he came out of the Halton program and produced points. And yeah, I'm a little slow right now, but we'll get back to it. And stuff like that. But other than that, like I think like I'm pretty fortunate that coming out of the Halton program, and it's such a good program with all the players coming out of it. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, you're out there every day. You look like you're working on stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely see. I think you're the last one on the ice at just about every practice that I'm at. So,
Yeah.
is that something that has been drilled into you, or is that something that you feel like, you know what, if I've reached this next level and now I want to stay here and kind of work like I want to be here?
No, I'd like to get to the next level. Like, I do more than the person next to you. So if I'm the first out the ice, last off, do the most in the weight room, like it's gonna show on the ice. And no, I just love the game. So I'm just doing it forever. So
Awesome. Matt, for yourself, recently finding out that you're headed to the OHL Prospects game. What was that like? How did you find out? What were some of your first reactions?
I mean, I kind of found out like in a weird way with like one of my like the goalie partner that was there telling me, but I mean, it's pretty cool like just knowing that like my name's out there and getting to play with Harry and Bedsy, so just getting like a bond with them over the time we have there. So should be a cool experience. I'm just looking to have fun and get better. I mean, that's the goal, to get better every day. So it'd be a cool experience for all three of us.
Was that an expectation for you coming into this season, or did it kind of catch you off guard?
I mean, coming into the season, like obviously I had that in mind. Like that's like a thing this year. It's like it's new, right? So like the CHL used to do, and now it's just the OHL because they had that US game versus CHL. So I mean, I knew I had a chance to make that team, and I was working at it all season so far. So I mean, I'm glad that I got that opportunity and excited to do something with it.
Awesome. Ethan, I've watched you in some of those games that you're up kind of in the press level there and walking around, and I notice you're taking notes at some of these games and tracking stats and taking down some numbers. What is it that you're looking at when you're up there? What are you watching for?
the one game, I think it was against Barrie. Maybe, I don't know. But I was just taking the hits, like trying to stay in the game and like just trying to like pay attention to the small things, because like when you're up top, like you learn so much. Like it's unbelievable.
Right.
Like when you're down on the bench and you might not think, like you think you're learning, but when you're upstairs, like you just learn on a whole new level. When I was scratched with Connor Smith, he taught me so much, like, and learned so much from it. The London game, and it was very good.
Awesome. Are you kind of like, are you just like a hockey nerd? Is that something you just really
I think
like?
so, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Matt, last question. Just kind of curious about the dynamics of being a goalie, especially when you've got like a very strong tandem in both you and Carter, and now obviously another goalie coming in here. But what is this conversation around consistency when it comes to goalies? Is there any truth to that, or do you find that like how do you stay on such a high level of your game even when you go like maybe 7 days without game time?
Yeah, I think it all just starts at practice, right? If you're working hard at practice and like doing the little things right in practice, right? Following your rebounds, punching pucks to the corner, like tracking the puck into your glove, like it'll all come out to how you are in a game. So I think just how hard I work in practice and off the ice just translates to my performances in games when I don't play for a week and a half at times.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Awesome. Question for both of you guys, and we've been asking this the last few weeks, is who would benefit more from a role swap on ice? So do you think, like Ethan, would you make a better goalie than Matt would make forward? Or vice
I've lost
versa?
some shots on the ice, so
Okay.
I think I'm not afraid of the puck, but I don't know, you can't stick handle.
It's true, but like,
Right.
I mean, I am a goalie, so I mean, shouldn't be able to stick handle, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty even. I'm a big guy, so I think
Sure.
I could be a hard-working forward, but
bit of a power
grinder,
centerman
maybe
there.
a grinder.
Yeah.
But I think
I played baseball, so I got some hand-eye coordination. So.
Okay.
all right,
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Lacrosse.
I guess we'll give it to him.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I'd like to see that. Well, you never know. One of those days. I mean, obviously, neither of you guys are defensemen. Who do you think's who's making the better defenseman out of the two of you guys?
Me for sure. No,
I play defense.
But I just think me because like I'm just so defensive.
Yeah.
You know, like
Your whole role is
I only
defensive.
care about defense.
Right.
That's
So
like my job right now.
that's
I'm
true.
not trying to score goals. I'm trying
I
to
know,
not
but I
get
feel like
scored on.
maybe if I was like a player for a while,
Right.
I think I could be a better defenseman than Kindree, but
Okay.
he's just like not very like big. Where
Yeah.
you know you need big defensemen back there. So, I mean, I'll take this one, but last one was him for sure.
Okay. I heard a famous goalie one time say that, like, often people talk about goalies and say, like, oh, they must be nuts wanting to stand there and take those shots. But then you look at a defenseman who's going down and blocking those shots with about half the equipment.
Yeah.
Like, how much more nuts do they have to be to want to do that?
It's crazy. Like, I mean, you gotta have some nerve to do that, and I mean, a lot of the D on our team do, and they're always getting in front. Even the forwards are getting in front, so it just helps the goalies out a lot more. Like me and Georgie's, I mean, cutting down the shots a little bit every game, so it's really good. I like it.
Awesome. Well, we'll go and we got some blind ranking to do here, and this is an important part of the show because you never know what's going to happen. I'm going to turn the answers here just away a little bit so you guys can't see too much. And Ethan, if you want to grab maybe that red marker back there. That's perfect. Okay, I'll let you guys write. I'm going to hold the board for you.
Okay.
And we're going to be ranking. You guys seem like you got the hockey style going on. So we're ranking the top 5 hockey style. I don't know, things. And what I'll do is I'll say one. You don't know what's coming next. You just got to blindly put it up here on the board
I got it.
and hope that you get it in the right order. Sound good?
Yeah. Is this for goalies or players?
Do a little bit of both. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of both here. Yeah, we can. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Why don't we start? Let's start with the goalie one, and we'll go white, just pure white goalie pads. Where are those going on the list?
Those are
are
4 because there's gonna be some bad.
All right, 4.
Okay.
Okay, what do I write?
Just white
Just
pads.
white pads. Yeah, that works.
This doesn't have to be that neat, bro.
I'm not writing neat.
All right.
My English is coming in hot.
All good. All right. Next up here is turtleneck under the gear.
Oh God, I used to rock that
I
back
know,
in the
but,
day.
like,
though.
Really?
A lot of the guys are rocking it now because like
Yeah.
it's important to wear neck guards. So
sure.
I think 3.
Yeah,
like, it's
3 is
bad, but
fair.
it's not that bad.
So I'm
Okay.
just gonna write neck
Yeah.
guard.
Go for it.
All right.
All right. I think you guys have seen this on some opponents before, but we'll go chrome buckets.
Depends
Erie's
what jerseys
is-
you have.
well, we
in.
beat
they,
Erie.
They look pretty
Yeah.
good.
We
but,
beat
like,
Erie though,
I wouldn't
Yeah.
put it 5 though.
but I'm not putting in like.
2's crazy though. So like
But we beat Erie.
we did beat Erie.
I don't like Erie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw
So
it
I
at
think
5.
5.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Chrome.
I'd say everything
Yeah,
shifts
we're scared
down.
now.
Yeah.
I'd say Chrome's 3 and everything
Okay.
shifts down, but like you can't now.
Yeah,
So,
it's true. It's true.
yeah.
Well,
Would you guys rock a chrome bucket if it was like a red chrome?
no.
No, if our jerseys were like, if everything matched, like Razor said that we should do that, but I mean,
Yeah.
it wouldn't look great, but
Yeah.
I think if everything matched, it would look
I think we
maybe
should
all
put
right.
neck guard,
Fair
too.
enough. Fair enough.
He could be cooked.
Next,
Yeah.
you got tongue flop
Oh,
on the skates.
no.
2 for sure. There's gonna be
Yeah,
something
that's.
good in 1.
Dang it.
There's been,
It's not too bad. I mean, we had a former player. He didn't rock it last year,
like
but
Nance doesn't know.
No,
season
not
before.
Not flop, but like he does ton out.
Yeah. Okay. You got the skate tongue flop, and
We're in
then
for one.
your last one here is tinted visors.
That's
No, that's kind of sick.
that's
though.
dialed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's number 1.
That's pretty good.
Out of
Are,
all of
are
them,
you even allowed to rock those in the OHL?
I
Like,
think
you
someone
get the
had
option?
it. No, I think
I haven't been in the league long enough.
one of the Kitch guys had it. I'm pretty sure.
Did he?
I
Okay.
think
Visor vision.
like a little bit
Fine.
tin.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
That's okay.
I don't know.
You can just write tint.
I'm just gonna write visor.
Perfect. There you go. Okay, so there's the style list right there for the Owen Sound Attack top 5. You got tinted visors, skate flop, your neck guard turtleneck, pure white pads, and chrome buckets. And I'll get you to grab that eraser back there. You can go ahead and clean that off. And we'll do. We got one more here to do, which is a purely goalie one. You guys are gonna have to work together on this, so we'll see how it goes.
That's the goalies.
Yeah,
We're going to
that's right.
rank goalie celebrations.
Goalie celebrations.
So you can kind of fill in the context for what you want, like whether this is an overtime or a shootout victory, you save the puck, or
Or a shutout.
yeah, or a great shutout or something like that. You can kind of fill in the context for whatever you feel like would fit the celebration best. So
All right.
your first one is the goalie going no goal ref motion, like
On a shootout,
yeah.
it's pretty nails.
The ref
I'd go-
Selly.
I'd be pretty choked
I'd
if I was the
go-
other team.
I'd go 3.
3. Okay.
3?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just put no goal.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
All right, your next one here is the net bench press.
That's so
no,
dialed.
that's number 1.
That's one. I was gonna say that. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right, next one up is the team hug. Arms up, arms out. You just wait for the team to embrace you.
I do that one a lot.
Okay.
I do like
I put it at 4 though. I think there's gonna be a good
Number
one.
4. Okay.
4.
All right.
It's not
Team
great.
hug.
It's not. It's not bad. It's not good. It's like
Yeah.
it's just there.
All right, your next one here is the kind of a classic goalie celebration. Fist pump, knee in the air, kind of skating on the one foot.
I think we're gonna get something better too. 5.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Well, what am I gonna put that as?
I do both of them.
I'm
Just
gonna
do,
sell it.
just
I
do
think
fist
I think
bump.
you
Or
pulled
no.
that off at home during your shutout.
Oh.
I think that was your move.
Not shutout. 1 goal.
Or 1 goal. Yeah.
Almost.
Not even right.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was-
I right.
Just do like
Oh,
fist bump or
yeah,
something.
fist bump,
Doesn't really matter.
knee pump, whatever you need.
Yeah, I did that and the hug.
Yeah.
So
You kind of combined them.
4 and 5 are combined.
Yeah, that's.
All right, your last one here, laying the net down for bed.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
that's definitely 2.
Classic number 2.
I'm gonna write that
Bed.
as bedtime.
Bedtime. I like that one.
Bed.
If you had to switch the order of any of these, would you, or are you comfortable with this?
I like
order?
this goal. I like this.
I would switch bench press and bedtime.
Oh, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd be
Like
more-
I saw one where like they put the net down and they go behind the net and like act like they're like defending their fort.
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah.
that's
So
a good one.
I like that one. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd switch 1 and 2, but other
Switch
than
1
that, I
and
think
2.
they're pretty.
I
good.
like them. I think keep them.
Perfect. All right. Well, we'll put that to bed then, and I'll have you guys grab those 2 whiteboards behind you, and feel free if there's some markers over there as well. You can grab those. Great. One of you guys might need that. I think one of those is starting to go on us. So, what we'll do here, we're gonna do a game here, and it's you're gonna have to, it's kind of like one person's gonna answer the question for themselves, the other person is gonna have to guess their answer. So let's say I ask Ethan a question, then he's gonna write down his answer, and then Matt, you have to write down what you think his answer is gonna be.
That's
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll start with this. What AAA team
Okay.
did Ethan play for?
Oh, you should know this one.
My buddy played there, so I know.
Okay, go ahead. You can reveal your answer, and then we'll see if Matt got it right.
Halton.
Halton Hurricanes. There you go. Okay, we'll go with this. What is Ethan's go-to pump-up song? Do you have a go-to pump-up
Dude,
song?
we listen to it all the time. There's 2. I think this is the one I want to use.
And
There's 2 that we always listen to. We should get it right.
All right, we'll see if you can get one of them.
Could be dialed.
wait, if I get 1, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll give you a point if you get one.
Private landing. Oh.
Oh,
and
there you
trans.
go.
Wow.
Okay, nice work. You guys know each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll swap it over here. And Matt, you have to write down what NHL team did you grow up cheering for?
Oh.
You got to guess what team you grew up cheering for.
I don't know. It's pretty hard. I just gotta go with a classic, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, go ahead and reveal.
Yeah.
Leafs.
Got it.
Toronto.
Okay, the Toronto Maple Leafs. There you go.
Alright.
I like the strategy. Make it sound like you're writing more.
Yeah.
That almost worked too. All right, Matt. What was your favorite NHL player when you were younger?
Okay, so it's a goalie. I don't know a lot of goalies. I don't even know if I know a single goal. I'm just going Oh, how do I spell that? I don't know how to spell his last name.
Okay.
Okay.
Price.
No. Oh, I was gonna go with that.
Marty Brodeur.
Yeah, I was gonna go with
yeah.
Price.
Dude, Carey Price is an excellent
Can you
choice.
see it? Like I was writing that down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was right there. Listen, I was a Leafs fan growing up. I understand that dichotomy.
Yeah.
man.
No, when he was in his prime, he was good.
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, we'll go back to Ethan. Ethan, what NHL player do you most try to play like?
Oh, okay. We had this in the room the one time.
Yeah, I just forget though. I'm just gonna put the.
You guys were picking like NHLers?
Yeah,
and
we had to
kinda
go
model-
around the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
Bergeron.
Marner.
Patrice Bergeron. Wow, okay. All right. What is it about his game that you admire
He's
so
just
much?
a 200-foot center.
Yeah.
He's good on his draws and is not afraid to get dirty.
Hey, fair enough. That's a good thing to play like. All right, we'll go to Matt. What is the number one item that you absolutely have to bring on a road trip with you?
Oh my God.
Okay, well,
There's a couple.
yeah, there's a couple.
Is it like more than one day?
Well, like,
Yeah. We'll say it's a it's a good.
I need something to use something. So like,
You can write down both if you need to.
Okay, I think I know what it is. I think it's a pretty easy one.
yeah.
Okay.
I think I got both here too.
Oh yeah, you definitely got both.
All right. Let's see.
Phones and AirPods.
Phone and
yeah.
AirPods. There you go.
You gotta have it.
Yeah. Big music guy then, eh?
Oh yeah,
All right.
always.
Do you have a go-to pump-up song?
I'd say just like any like remix or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like, remix songs or something. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Okay. All right, we'll go back to Ethan here. What is your go-to pre-game meal?
You should know this. We sit next to each other at the restaurant every day, every game. There's two. I normally have two, sometimes two.
Okay.
If one's not working, I use the other one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right, and yeah, think what goes with it.
Oh, okay.
I was actually just gonna look, but I didn't. Okay, I'll just put this, but like I don't know. There's something.
Okay. All right, we got chicken parm. Is that what you got there?
Yeah,
Pasta chicken. Okay.
Yeah, or stir
or
fry.
stir
Chicken
fry.
parm. Oh,
Yeah.
My billets make a
I guess the
super
noodles are with
good,
it.
super good pregame meal.
Nice.
Okay, so chicken
Yeah.
parm, chicken.
Yeah,
and-
it's pretty
yeah,
good.
same thing.
Perfect. Okay. Matt, what's your guilty pleasure food that
Oh
you're just really hoping the coaches don't find, especially plates? You don't want plates to
No,
find out.
brownie. Brownie.
Oh, you don't want brownie to find out. Okay.
No.
All right, go ahead and reveal. Burger and fries. What'd you get? McDonald's. Okay.
Kind of the same
pretty
thing,
dumb.
Yeah, that
That's
works. That works.
That's more Nance, but yeah.
Yeah, Nats likes his McDonald's.
Okay. Well, yeah, we found that one out.
Yeah.
Ethan, if you have to play one other sport, you couldn't play hockey anymore, but you had to pick one other sport to play at this level and obviously pushing for pro as well, what sport would you pick?
This one's me.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I
I
can
could
see that.
too.
Yeah.
He's not gonna put it because it's too hard to spell, but
Yeah. No, I think he'd be a good, good attacker.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He'd be solid on the swing.
Oh.
Two
All right,
sports I played.
go ahead. Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Oh, you got it too,
Lacrosse
right?
or
Or soccer too. Yeah. Just kind of in for
I just know
the.
you because like Arnie went to the hill. You're close to the hill, I think. So
no, nowhere near.
you're nowhere near.
No.
Okay.
Cayuga is nowhere near the hill.
Oh, I thought Orangeville. Oh,
No.
All
never
right.
mind.
Last. That's all right. Last one here. We'll go to Matt on this one. If you couldn't play sports anymore, what would you want to do professionally at a high level? Just couldn't be playing sports. Doesn't mean it can't be involved with sports. Just couldn't be.
Oh,
Just couldn't be a
Okay.
player.
okay.
I don't know, fitness player of the year for the time. Or
Oh, yeah.
one training camp could be the next plates.
Yeah.
Could
yeah.
be. That's hard. Like we do play video games all the time. So.
Just a pro streamer then.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Oh my gosh, I could see this one. I have a couple.
Okay, while these guys work on their answer, we'll give the crowd as well, the audience here, a trivia question. And if you get this right, we've got a pair of tickets for you to December 11th game against Guelph. That'll be a Wednesday. And your question is, what Owen Sound goalies has, what Owen Sound goalie has the highest franchise best goals against average in a season? So once again, that is what Owen Sound attack goalie has the franchise best goal against average in a season. So sorry, not highest, but best goals against average in a season. And again, that'll give you 2 tickets to December 11th against the Guelph Storm here at the Bayshore. And we'll jump back in. So Matt, if you couldn't play sports anymore but had to do something professionally, it would be
Coach of some sort,
some kind of hockey coach. You got
Video gamer
or
fitness
influencer. Wow, okay.
I could see that.
Gotta get
Both, maybe.
Yeah. Get the Instagram followers up and just start all right. Yeah, that works. Okay, we're going to do one more until break here. And for this one, you guys are going to write down each other's names on this board for whichever one you feel like fits the question the best. Okay. All right, number 1 here is, who would normally be first to the rink?
Oh. Is that even a question? I can't drive. But
Are you re-joking here, bro?
are you kidding me, dude?
I'm there at 3:50 every day, for games and stuff. And
I got left at the rink yesterday.
no, I know he's not talking last; he's talking first.
I'm still beating you if I could drive.
Okay, well, that's
I can't drive.
All right.
That is bold talk.
I go
for
with
somebody
David
that,
Batowski.
still needs to ask mom for a drive, right?
Yeah, he does.
That's
Still
fair.
got ability, no?
That's fair. Hey, you know what?
Billets definitely drive me all the time.
Once you can
couple
drive,
pickups
though,
at the
man,
rink.
it could be a game changer, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next up here is, who's more likely to sneak in that extra cheat meal?
We are now.
And you know what? This could be.
Are you kidding me? There's no way
it's
you're...
just anyone will agree with this.
No. Matt.
That's a little small,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, but you...
Bro. I don't cheat meal. I just eat pretty healthy all the
He
time.
can't drive,
and
right? So
eat
that might be
something.
one of
can't
the
drive.
benefits, right? You can't
Yeah,
get out.
that's fair
and get those
actually,
cheat
but
meals.
I can't drive.
And we'll congratulate as well Chris Claridge on getting the answer to our trivia question correct. Answer being Jordan Binnington with a .932 save percentage and a 2.17 goals against average in the 2012-2013 season. Congratulations to Chris. You can pick up those tickets at the box office for December 11th game against the Guelph Storm. Back in studio here, we'll say, who is more likely to ask Stumps for new blades during practice?
Oh, I do that way too much.
Both going Ethan on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, you got 10 seconds to come up with an answer for this one, and then we'll jump to break. But who is most likely to win a game of Sewer Bowl?
Because I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't yet, so.
No, I haven't.
All right.
me.
I
Big
get
win.
I always
Win
get
in
served.
London too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I get served. Sam and Q.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, we'll be right back here in studio with a few more questions and some highlights from this past week. Stay tuned here on Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
They've reached the summit! Back-to-back Stanley Cup victories.
Greatness
And a new legacy begins! Absolutely amazing. It has happened in Vegas.
is not a destination.
And lightning has struck twice.
It is a continuous journey that never ends.
These are the moments you dream of. Stanley Cup champions.
My childhood was quite difficult growing up in the foster system. As a foster child, you don't get access to a lot of the same opportunities that biological children would. When I started post-secondary, the grants that I received from Children's Aid Foundation of Canada gave me the opportunity to choose what I wanted to do and not limit my choices to what I could afford on my own. Education makes every child unstoppable.
With Rogers TV, you can cheer on the home team from the comfort of your living room. We'll head to the rink, the field, the court, or the pitch so you don't have to. Tune in and cheer on your local amateur athletes on Rogers TV.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy, joined today by number 9, Ethan Kindree, and number 31, Matt Koprowski. And we're going to jump into a little bit of stick taping, and we got 2 player sticks. So whoever is lucky enough to get Matt's stick, you're going to have a player stick taped like a goalie stick. So you'll just have to do your best job at pretending. But go ahead and tape these up, just kind of however you would normally tape your in-game stick, and we'll kind of, walk us through the process and why you do what you do.
Yeah.
Let's start off. Sure. Just going around a bit.
Okay. Do you like a pretty long grip on your stick?
Medium.
Okay.
I'd say that's probably good.
Okay.
I need that one after. But
about a hand or?
Just over.
Just over.
So then I can I have somewhere to put my pinky.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
my hand, and there's a little bit extra just so I can feel when it's going back. But
sure.
I just need that after he's done. But
yeah, no problem.
Then I usually go grip tape, but it's usually that kind of grip tape.
Oh yeah, go for it. We got some more black in here too.
Oh wait. Yeah, I need the red. It's all good.
No problem.
Just dialing over here.
And Ethan, you go bottom to top there on the grip, eh?
Yeah.
Is that have you always done it that way?
Well, my dad taught me how to do it like
Okay.
that, so it's just kind of been like that forever.
Does it? Do you feel like it changes the way that it slides either forward or backwards in your hand at all?
Nah, I'm not that picky.
Okay.
I used to go grip tape at the start of the year,
Yeah.
and then it was ruining my gloves, so then I just went tape. It was completely ruining it.
Right.
That way there's a big hole.
There's a huge, if you ask Stumps, there's a huge hole in my gloves, and
Okay.
it'd patch it,
Yeah.
so.
All right. And you go twist. You go no twist.
I used to go twist until U16. I had a pretty good game, and I never went back.
Just you went out there without it, and
Yeah, I was
try?
in a rush, and I don't know, I'm pretty superstitious, so.
okay.
Yeah, Matt and I always cold tub before games now. and
Yeah.
how long have we been doing that? A couple weeks now?
Since the Erie game.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be hard.
Yeah. They're not the easiest sticks to tape.
Might not be my.
So I just do that.
Do the twist. Yeah.
And then, using that still.
Okay.
And then usually I go thick, but he has it, so I'll just
Yeah.
go.
No problem.
I'll go thin.
So
I
you do
usually
another
go
layer over top. Eh?
thick tape on the bottom, and then twist the thin tape, and then I go a crappy layer above it. It doesn't
Okay.
matter how. Just so that stays on, but
Yeah.
looks terrible because stick's pretty tough to tape.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah. Normally I
Pat it
go
down.
heel to toe sock, but it's not looking like it's going like that. So.
That's okay. Do you cover the full toe or do you leave a little bit out?
Today in practice, ran out of tape, so I was kind of like that probably.
Yeah.
But normally I go full toe.
Okay.
So my dad didn't want me to break my stick like that.
Totally makes sense.
So I've been doing this for a while.
You don't want to get stuck with the Canadian Tire Special.
Yeah, I was pretty fortunate. So what's going on here?
So you do your knob after the
Yeah.
twist right over top it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, usually I go knob then twist, and I tuck it right here.
Okay, yeah.
But it's
Change it up every now and then, right?
Oh yeah,
I guess for
How often do you retape your grips? Do you retape those less than you would your blades?
I retape my grip after before every game.
Okay.
the same.
But if I have a good game, then I'll leave it on.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
When I scored
You don't
a
want
lot-
to take the luck off, right?
Yeah.
Either way, I retape.
Okay.
Yeah, but my blade, I'll retape. I like to have a new blade every period.
Oh, okay. So you'll do it even in between periods then, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'll just grab a new stick from Trev.
Yeah.
It's a classic after the second period. Just grab a new twig.
How many do you like to take into a game with you?
3.
Okay. And you'll
We have
use all
to.
3 then?
Yeah, we gotta take 3.
Yeah.
U16 was either I would take 2, or if I was feeling like one was breaking, I would bring 3.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
That's
but
brutal.
I can't seem to cut that.
There you go. So that's
there we go.
that's the goalie grip right there that you're looking for. Do you do a little like holding piece
Oh
at the
yeah,
bottom?
I do both, but
Okay,
he's using it, so I'll just tape the blade for now. And
sounds good. Did a number on that thick tape there, didn't you?
Yeah, I normally go between 7 and 8 times around my knob.
Okay.
I don't really like it big because I'm not super big, so my hands, if it fits like right in with my my patch and my gloves.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So I don't know. Like if you look at all my past gloves, there's one spot that will be like,
Just totally worn out.
yeah, every time.
And obviously going full toe on a goalie stick makes a lot of sense. And
yeah,
have
I
you
go.
always done
Well,
full
it
toe?
looks like it's like I go half blade though.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always gone full toe, and then just half the, like maybe a quarter of the blade, like barely none.
Really?
Yeah.
Feeling a snipe out of this one.
What do you like about having kind of the exposed heel of your blade?
I just think like it's not that big of it's just more like style, I guess, but like
Okay.
for me. But I've
Fair
been doing
enough.
it for a while. But
What stick
like
would this be? Would this be 1?
I'd say like
Yeah, 1. Put a little dot.
when you like shoot it, like it kind of just like it's like slides here and then it gets like grip
Right.
when you
Right.
shoot it, so maybe it goes. I don't know.
Yeah. No,
Let's
it
do
makes
that.
sense. Makes sense.
And then I need this. You just destroyed this.
That's why I always have one in my bag,
Right.
in my
right.
stick bag, so no one will ever touch it.
There you go.
And you can just wreck it however you want, eh?
Yeah, because like normally like I'll rip it to like a certain thing I want, and then the other side will be completely ruined.
Yeah.
And like I try to use it sometimes, but it's like it'll be awkward, or so I just use one side.
You think they would just start making half rolls as well, eh?
They do,
Okay.
but I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
No,
Prefer ripping them.
I'm pretty picky
Alright,
when it comes
this,
to.
this is my starter stick, so I gotta put 1 dot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Do you like to throw your number on there?
no, I usually just I'm not gonna do the initials, but usually I do just a couple initials.
Gotcha.
But keep
Your
those-
game stick, yeah,
keep
you
those
do
private.
initials.
Yeah.
Keep those private.
Makes sense. Awesome. All
So,
right.
I don't know, I'm a righty, so.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Well, the last part to make these complete is we'll always have you sign the white part of the stick on the back there, and if you are one of the lucky kids at the Bay Shore at the next game, you might get a chance to win one of these sticks. So this gives us a chance as well. I get to kind of take a look at it. See, that's a hockey signature right there. Have you worked on your signatures? Is that
I
something
worked
you
on it
practice?
all the time, but
Okay.
with Ethan, it's a pretty.
That's a tough one. That's
Yeah.
a tough name.
No, I don't work on mine. I just well actually in school sometimes, but
Yeah, all the time.
The swipe is important, eh?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you guys
Yeah,
both
it's
are
pretty-
rocking that.
Yeah,
right over here.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if you guys are one of the lucky fans at the Bay Shore on December 11th against the Guelph Storm, you may be walking home with one of these special individualized sticks here done by these guys. So what we'll do now, we'll pull up a couple of highlights from this past week, and why don't we jump into, I believe it was Friday's game. You guys played Friday night, right?
Yep,
Against
Guelph.
Guelph.
Yeah.
Why don't we pull up the Guelph game and take a look at those highlights. We'll be back to talk about those, and then we'll jump as well into the Sioux highlights.
That puck back. Good defensive play by Allen. Good outlet feed, too. Dropped in there and thrown in front, scores! Stevens on the rebound. It's 1-0 Storm. And McDonald nearly found Nancy with a wide open net, and now an attack player gets crashed into. Chance here. Oh, what a save by Gillespie. He's stapled along the wall, but controls the puck. Into the middle, puck and scores! Happy birthday, good luck, Chuck! What a blast to beat George! It's 2-0 Storm!
Blow out your candle, Charlie Paquette, right in the slot, right over Carter George.
Chipping and chasing after this, and he gets dragged down. Guelph looking for a penalty there. They're not going to get one. Nemestikov on the stuff, he scores! Mad Max fools George, and it is 3-0 Storm.
He wasn't able to set in the crease quickly enough, as you'll see that stuff play. Nemesnikov, he'll get a great shot of it here. Just the wraparound. Didn't have the full 5-hole sealed there, did Carter George.
Loose puck, but it's turned over to Luchenko anyway. Sing with room, chipped in front. Oh, George, what a great save reaching back. With the man advantage. Here comes DeLille, fresh out of the box. DeLille cutting into the middle. Rebounds there, they score. And DeLille, who I mentioned has had a number of good offensive chances, creates one there. Net is empty for Owen Sound. Katzen beats it out. Katzen scores. There's career goal number 1 on a beautiful effort to beat out the icing on Sleeman center ice with a 4-1 win over Owen Sound.
Excellent. All right. Well, there's not the result the attacker looking for, but I mean, a couple of highlights there from the game. You guys were even saying, like, Georgie had a great game that game.
He did.
What do you guys do, like, as a team to kind of rally around, your goalie when, you walk off maybe without the result you're looking for, maybe a performance that you guys would have liked to have differently, but a couple of these highlights, a couple of players that just really stand out. Like, is it worth letting them know, or is it just one of those things where it's like we win and we lose as a team and we're just going to move on from that?
Like, obviously you're going to tell him he had an unreal game. Like, sometimes it's like a player, like, it was your fault and that's the reason you got scored on. And you take accountability for it. And the goalie is obviously, like, you got to get, like, for a goal to be scored, it's got to go through the 5 players on the ice and then go in. So it's all a team effort, I think. But you obviously will let him know if you had a really good game.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have a unique perspective, obviously, being a goalie. Like, how do you wrestle with some of that? When you feel like you're playing your game, but you might not be getting like the run support you're looking for, or maybe some of the support on the back end that you would expect, or that the guys are capable of. Yeah. How do you kind of stay focused when you're between the pipes?
I mean, I kind of it's like just me there, right? I'm not like with anyone. There's no one like they can go to the bench and get support from the coach, but I'm just like there by myself. So it's all a mental game. I just gotta stay focused, and if a goal goes in, it goes in, right? Like, we still have a chance to win every night. Yeah. Team's a great team, so just got to play hard. Yeah. Like, a goal goes in, who cares? Just play even harder.
There you go.
If I could add something, like, every time, like, Corpo makes a good save, I always give him a pat on the shin pads. Yeah. Every time.
Good.
Every time.
Yeah. Is that a helpful
Him and
reminder?
Bedsy do that a lot, yeah.
That's awesome.
I like it.
Like, every time I go to the draw in the defensive zone, I'll let him know. Because if I'm taking on my backhand, I'll always let him know, because I'm not trying to score my own net. Yeah. So I'll always give him a tap on the shin pads and let him know he's doing good. Yeah.
Next time he scores, do you owe him like a skate to the other side of the rink there?
I should maybe go to the bench, give a couple fist
in Ottawa, that was,
awesome. For you guys, like, what is that like? I mean, obviously, it's a kind of a division rival there, and having to go into their arena, and how do you handle a bus ride home? Obviously, it's not the longest bus ride, actually probably the shortest one that you guys have to do, but how do you handle a bus ride like that after, a game that you would have liked to see a couple of bounces go your way?
I mean, a lot of the guys like to watch video on the bus, right? Like, it's like a good opportunity, like right after the game, fresh in your mind, like, oh, okay, I remember that, right? Like, I should have had this, and then for the next game, you can work on that or practice or whatever, and then just like, after like a loss or something, I mean, you shouldn't be like laughing and talking, right? You gotta just be in your own seat, watching the game, doing whatever, and just wait till tomorrow to start talking about it, right? I mean, it's good to have it when it's fresh on your mind, but you gotta just leave it for a bit and then talk about it the next day or whatever.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet on the bus, and that's expected.
Right.
Like, I watch the game after, even if I don't play, I'll still watch the game. Yeah. But like, it's to be expected. Like, if you'll
watch the whole game, eh?
Well,
or as
like
much as you can.
Yeah, like you can get through it because like you skip the intermissions.
Right.
You can get a game in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And so like, it should be quiet, because like, if you care the game, like, our team is like very emotional. Like, everyone on our team cares. You'll never see anyone like laughing after a game.
Right.
It's very like, our team is like really like involved in the game, and so it's like pretty quiet on the bus, but it's to be expected.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's a great thing to hear. Obviously, you know, you want a team that cares, right? That's an important piece. So that's fantastic. Well, why don't we jump in to a really good game here against the Sioux, and great result coming out of it. So let's take a look at these highlights.
Taken now by James Koprowski. And a comp goal, and it could be a breakaway now for Sam McHugh. He reels it in. McHugh coming in, and he scores! 5-hole for Sam McHugh, and it's 1-0 Owen Sound.
Sam McHugh gets his 17th goal of the season, and he makes the most of an errant shot by Andrew Gibson. Andrew Gibson takes the shot, goes high over the net, wraps around the glass, jumps over the stick of the Sioux defender who's trying to pinch it in at the blue line. Then he goes in all alone on a breakaway and sees 5 holes wide open for the first goal of the game.
Out of the season for Jackson Parsons, who's just having a tremendous season there in Kitchener. There's Ethan Kindree, the rookie, passing it across crease. Rosian just couldn't get a piece, and now charging the other way come the Greyhounds, and they've got numbers. Here's a shot, right pad save, Koprowski, and he stopped the rebound as well. To get back, 2-on-2, here's Allard. He's got a step, down to his knee, Rogers blocked, a shot, they score! Cloutier on the follow-up, and the Greyhounds tie the game.
Antonio Tersini.
Now Hilton, drop pass, a steal, Tristan DeLille scores! Tristan DeLille restores the lead. What an individual effort. In the power play, Tersini was trying to cut towards the front of the goal. Cormier finds it, the shot, he scores! Ben Cormier gets it through. And in the final minute, the attacker up by a pair. It pops out to the point. That's going to do it. The horn will sound. Koprowski, one last save to secure the victory as the Owen Sound attack defeat the Sioux Greyhounds.
Awesome. Well, a chippy win for sure. Like those guys came in like really looking for some skin to. But you know what? You guys found a way. You stayed level-headed and walked out with the win. What was it that you liked so much about that game?
I think it was just like a step-back game from Guelph. Like, we didn't have the best night in Guelph, and then we turned right back around and had one of our best first periods in a while, and we just continued it, and it was unreal.
Yeah.
It was unreal.
As a goaltender, I mean, obviously you were facing a lot of shots, but you were turning them away, and you looked like you were confident. Like, it didn't look like the shots that you were facing, it wasn't like the defensive end was breaking down or anything. Like, it was, you know, they're keeping them to the outside for the most part. You weren't having to, you know, a couple of great saves, obviously, but it didn't seem like you had to play desperately at all.
No, the defense did a great job that night of keeping them to the outside, right? Like, all this, like, there's a lot of shots from the point and stuff that were coming in, but the defense were doing a good job boxing out, and also, like, I mean, there was a couple 2-on-1s or whatever, but I mean, that's going to happen in a game. So for the most part, the defense did a really, really good job of keeping them to the outside, and easy saves for me.
What's that like for you when you see, you know, Sam goes ahead, scores, and gets that first period goal? Like, does that take a bit of weight off the shoulders of a goaltender?
Yeah, I mean, at the time, like, the defense, it was 5 shots on net, so I was still, like, I was in the game, but, like, I was hoping to get a couple more just to really feel the puck. But no, after he scored, it was just like, it does take weight off your shoulders a little bit. You're like, okay, now we have a lead, right? I just got to stick to my game and do well for the team. And then that's what I did. So, and then they got a late one, but Tristan had a really nice play. So
unreal.
Came back and scored. And then Corms had a goal that secured the win. So, I mean, it's a team effort, right? So the team played well, so we won. That's
totally.
Yeah.
What do you feel as a player there when you see, you know, it's late in the game, you guys are tied, and then Tristan gets a steal? Like, do you all of a sudden just like, do you start standing then when all of a sudden it's like 2-on-0 now because he's got this great steal?
Yeah, like, I think me and Easton were sitting on the bench having a drink, and we see everyone get up so fast, and I like jumped up so fast to see, and then we're all celebrating on the bench, and then when on the power play, like, we're all standing up on the power play, just like crossing our fingers if our power play can get it done.
Yeah.
Minute left in the game, in a huge game.
Yeah.
And he buries, so
like, Well, it must have felt good for him as well. Like he's been battling for one, and to pick up a good one right there.
No,
just secured.
Yeah, Sally was pretty dialed too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Well, we've got, I believe we have an interview here from assistant coach Regan O'Grady. So why don't we take a look at what Regan had to say about this weekend after the game against the Sioux, and we'll be right back.
And what? Mark McKell standing ringside following the Owen Sound Attack's 3-1 win over the Sioux Greyhounds, joined by attack assistant coach Regan O'Grady. And Regan, a gutsy win here tonight for your hockey club to get back into the win column. It was on a little bit of a losing skid, and going up against a team here tonight that's not that far ahead of you guys in the standings. How much does this win mean?
Yeah, I think obviously, you look at our last 24 hours, losing 4-1 to Guelph. It didn't sit well with us last night. We had a great meeting this morning, led by our head coach Scott Ray, and it was just about the basics, getting back to what makes, the Owen Sound Attack successful. And, it was just that work boot mentality. And I think, we clogged the middle of the ice well today. We didn't want to give up more than 30 shots. Obviously, we kept them to 30 shots and, result in a couple good bounces. But I thought we worked for our chances here tonight, and we get rewarded with one.
Yeah, so was that the messaging coming out of last night's game? I mean, I think one thing people have noticed this season is this is a hard-working team that even if you don't get the victory, there's usually a really good effort. Did last night just not really sit well?
Yeah, for sure. I think just start to finish, I think we chased the game a little bit. Obviously losing David Bedkowski in the back end with, Connor Smith and Alec Leonard sitting in the stands right now, sidelined due to injury. It was just one of those things that for us, we had to get back and we had to reset big time. And, a great meeting today. It was an opportunity that we got a chance to really tighten things up through video, and for us, it's that mentality that we need to bring every night, and fortunate tonight we got on the right side of things.
What can you say about the effort tonight from Matthew Koprowski? He's about to be really pushed into a big-time role with Carter George heading off to the World Junior Camp. This had to be big for his confidence.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it's just a group thing, right? Obviously a 17-year-old goalie. He's had some good games this year. He's had some okay games, and our biggest thing was we had to help him in front of him, and I thought we did a good job. He's now hopefully going to ride this throughout the next little while here. Hopeful that Carter George makes a World Junior team, but he knows that this is his net, and I think that's the the pressure off his shoulders here, and you could really see a calm, composed goalie here tonight. And there's some things that I know he's going to want to tighten up a little bit, but he hasn't seen some game action in some time. So back to the drawing board come Monday and get ready for Wednesday.
All right. Well, my final question for you. You mentioned about Wednesday. It's the Guelph Storm coming back. Safe to say you kind of circle that one and hope to kind of give them a little bit of a taste of what they did to you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just a matter of, there was sour taste leaving the rink last night, and we're all human. We're all in this together, and it's just about one guy bringing each other into the fight. And we talk about needing 20 guys for 60 minutes, and if we get 20 guys rolling on the same page, I think that it's going to be a different game come Wednesday night in the Bayshore.
All right. Well, best of luck come Wednesday.
Awesome. Thank you.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, great to hear there from assistant coach Regan O'Grady. And for those of you at home, we do have one more trivia question on the night. Again, a pair of tickets to December 11th's game against the Guelph Storm. And the question is, which Owen Sound goaltender has the only goalie goal in Owen Sound Attack franchise history? So if you can figure out that answer, shouldn't be too hard. Make sure you send that in to the show, and we'll get you a pair of tickets to the 11th against the Guelph Storm. For you guys back here in studio, I've got a couple of fun questions for you just to talk about some of the cities around the league. I don't know, have you traveled to all the teams by now, or are you still waiting on a few?
No, I still have a few. Okay. I haven't been on the Sioux trip yet, but most of the others, I think I've been to everyone other than Sioux and Sudbury.
Yeah. And you've still got a few more to see, but
the Sioux, Sudbury, and Brampton.
Gotcha.
Brampton's new for everyone, I guess.
Yeah, of course. All right, well, why don't we go with what away team city has your favorite restaurant to go to as a team?
I think Windsor. We went to an Italian place, and we got a really good spaghetti, but at the time I liked pasta and stuff, but I've just had it so much, it's just
sure.
Don't love it now, but at the time it was really good, and spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread or whatever, so I think that was the best one I've been to.
Okay.
After games we get the bus packaged, the food packaged,
right.
And we had Erie, we had steak.
Oh, that was good.
It was
solid.
That was good, but a little cold, but it was good.
That's a good choice.
No, it was so good.
Perfect. That was a big win for you guys, too.
Yeah, and then coaches came in at the second.
Yeah.
Between the second and third, and I think it was tied.
It was 2-2 at the time.
And he said if we win, then we get to stop at McDonald's.
Okay.
So we had a big Mickey D's
big order.
That's there's the secret right there.
Yeah,
okay.
it was like 11:59. They were closed at 12.
Nice.
Yeah,
you guys rolled up just in time.
Yeah.
What team do you guys enjoy playing against the most? Like, if you had to just pick a team, and you're like, I want to battle them as hard as possible, what team are you picking?
Well, right now, every team, but I don't like Kitchener.
Okay.
They beat us to come back in the odd on a Friday night.
Right.
I also despise playing London.
Yeah, sure.
Every game's been in overtime.
Yeah.
It's such a tight game.
Right.
I do not like playing those teams.
I think they probably are a little
rivals.
bit afraid of you guys now. You keep taking the
what-
Knights.
I think the Knights I like playing the best because I don't play. Georgie's played all of them, but we've played really, really well against them every time. So I think that would be the team and it's also my hometown.
Okay.
So I mean, it's just cool to play them and play really well against them, the team. So
awesome.
Yeah.
What OHL team has the worst away locker room? Which ones do you guys just dislike the most?
I'm trying to think. Okay, Ottawa's is really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brantford was meh.
Okay.
Brantford. Yeah, I think
it's
pretty good. It's all right. I think maybe London.
London's is pretty bad.
It's not bad, but it's not
Flint's was the best one.
Flint's was the best by far.
Gotcha.
But I think probably
Saginaw's is pretty bad. No, they have a good one.
No, they have a good.
They got.
I think London probably.
Okay.
It's not bad, but it's not the best of all of them. Yeah.
Okay. What? We'll go with this one. What team has the worst jerseys in the OHL?
Ooh.
We got about 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Worst jerseys?
Yeah.
North Bay.
I was just gonna say North Bay. I don't love theirs.
North Bay.
North Bays aren't great.
I don't like North Bays at all.
Probably North Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like them.
It's like snot. It's not a good
hey,
color.
you know what? I totally agree with you. Totally agree. Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Attack Wrap this week on Rogers TV. Big thanks to, of course, Ethan Kindree and Matt Koprowski for joining us on the show. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time and coming on in.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, appreciate that. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week with another episode. And don't forget to tune in to Rogers TV this Wednesday at, I believe, 7 o'clock for Puck Drop against the Guelph Storm here at the Bayshore. Thank you so much, and we'll be back next week.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
The regulars, the guys who keep this place in business. Last week, they had something to celebrate. Jason had just finished university, so they toasted his profs, his TAs, his old roommates. Well, they toasted just about everyone. But I worry about and take care of my guys. So even when I know they're not driving, sometimes that means bringing them a little surprise. And then they had a drink to me.
Brought to you by Smart Serve Ontario and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
Where will you win?
The opening tip. And here is Prince. Vicious slap to Canada. The NBA title is yours.
As we welcome a new era, where will you hear the story?
Right to the rim with a slam dunk.
Catch the highlights. Dive into takes.
It spins.
Where will you be when? right here. Raptors basketball. Nothing